Hi, I'm Jim Hodge. Welcome to this episode of Sequestered Spirituality. Today I'm going to give you a little tour of one of my latest projects that has taken, well, several weeks, a couple of months to finish. The last part of it we waited just for materials to be delivered, but let me give you a little tour of our deck pergola. So you can see it from here as I'm standing underneath our crabapple tree in the backyard. It's a pergola on a second-story deck, and I started it, soon after our sequestration began, and finished it just a couple weeks ago. It was a lot of fun to put together, but it's something that we have talked about having for quite some time. It has some interesting features, like up top here, you'll see that the rafters are given a certain design with a little bump and curl on the bottom of them. I did all of those, and up here on the top there's a finial which I turned on my lathe. Each post in the pergola has a finial. 4 on the corners are rounded, and the one in the middle, well, it looks kind of like this. There you can see the finial in the middle. It was also turned on the lathe and then put on a 4x4 to make the pergola. It does give us some extra shade and provide a place to hang some really nice plants. And it's just a nice feature to have on the house, and something to pass the time and to motivate oneself, to get up in the morning and to do things that need to be done. A couple other nice things about the pergola is that you can put some plants out, especially plants that hummingbirds like, and it can become a place to sit and watch the birds come in and out. You can also hang your antique German cowbell out, as well as some other things like wind chimes and a mortar shell that used to belong to Kathy's great-grandfather, which has now been turned into a gong, and an old church belfry rope. Lots of things can be incorporated into something new. Reminds me that in this pandemic, we're going to have to start considering what new things we're going to be incorporating into the worship service, into our ministries, that we've discovered we've had to use in this pandemic. What new things will remain? And how will they become integral to the ministries of our church and our life together? Just something to consider. Maybe you could go out and on a nice day like today, sit and have a cup of iced tea or coffee and imagine what those things might be.